Hey everyone, welcome back. Miss Leo's Tarot. Today is going to be an all signs reading for what other late night thoughts about you. So this is for people that have someone specific on their mind and you're wondering when it's late at night, when there's, when they're just by themselves with their thoughts and they think of you, what pops in to their mind. So that's what this reading is going to explore today. Like I said, it's in all signs. I'm going to put all the timestamps in the description box below so that you can just, skip to the sign and get the message. All right, so like I said, we're going to start with Aries. The person on your mind, what are their late night thoughts about you? Aries, we have the Seven of Swords with the World card. Okay, Aries, so with the Seven of Swords, we also have communication energy. So this person, it says that, they're watching you on social media and the internet. It's my way of staying close and finding out more about you. So yeah, this ties really strongly in with the Seven of Swords. So obviously here, things have come to a close. Your person is feeling that things have come to a close. And there's a desire for wanting to reconnect with you here with the Three of Cups. So yeah, this is like watching your social media, keeping tabs on you, because what I'm getting here is they don't really want to, they don't want to be in this no contact situation with you. We have compass, true north, finding your way, knowing where you're going, making a plan. I feel like this person is trying to figure out a way to kind of come at you, try to rekindle something with you here with the Three of Cups. They're trying to figure out a way to, they still hold hope for this connection, even though, yes, with the world energy, this is something that has come to a close. But they don't want that. They don't, like I said, they don't want to be in this no contact situation with you. So they're trying to figure out a way to rekindle things, if that makes sense. Your person is going through some sort of dark night of the soul. Nothing in their life is really making sense. And I feel like things just feel like shit with them right now. They don't like not being in this. They don't like being in this no contact situation with you. It feels like everything is kind of like falling apart in their life, so to speak, energetically. And they're kind of going through a rough time. And they're keeping tabs on you. Because your energy feels familiar. It feels comforting to kind of like watch you from a distance. But like I said, they're trying to make plans on how they're going to communicate with you and try to rekindle things. All right, so moving on. Moving on to Taurus. Taurus, what is your person's late night thoughts about you? When it's just them alone with their thoughts and they're thinking about you, what is it that pops into their head? Bottom of the deck energy, Taurus, we had the Ace of Wands. I pulled Ace of Swords. Your person wants to communicate. They want to clear something up. We have, like I said, the Ace of Swords and the Moon energy and the World. All right, so your person feels that there's something unfinished here, but I'm getting the feeling that, yes, they want communication. They want to reach out to you, but there's a lot of pride, a lot of fear, a lot of not wanting to stir up some sort of conflict here, they feel that if they reach out, it's going to stir up a lot of conflict, a lot of, tension here, arguments, fights, that kind of thing. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands and the Devil energy. So the Devil energy is talking about like toxic dynamics, strong attraction here. So basically what I'm getting is, yes, they feel that the connection here is very magnetic. It's magical. There's, a very strong bond here. And they think about you physically here with the Ace of Wands. All right. But the bottom line is, yes, they want to communicate, but internally they're holding back because they don't want to stir up some sort of drama with you. And pride, ego issues. They don't want to be rejected. They don't want to make themselves look weak is what I'm getting, Taurus. All right, so I pulled a couple cards of what are their feelings for you. Like I pulled a timing card. So this is something that will be slow moving. It will take time with this person. But another one I pulled is there are subconscious fears. This ties so wonderfully with the Moon energy. There are subconscious fears affecting our ability to attract love and abundance. The universe is helping us make them conscious so we can easily attract what we want, including each other, whatever. Bottom line is there's subconscious fears and everything holding this person back. And it's going to take some time, So, yep, that's what I have for you, Taurus. Hopefully it resonated. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. Hi, Gemini. Welcome to this Leo's Tarot. This is going to be late night thoughts about you. What are they thinking when it's just them, themselves, and when you cross their mind late at night? What is it that they are thinking about you and the connection? For you, Gemini, is your person is really like worn down, tired here. They're doing a lot of reflecting about how you made them feel. They felt like you were somebody really important, somebody that, you know, you validated this person. You loved the way that you made them feel. And late at night, they're thinking here with the Seven of Pentacles, they're reevaluating everything. We also have the Fox, so that's, you know, deceit. I feel like this person wore a mask around you, or they didn't really fully open up. They didn't really fully give this relationship or this connection a chance. And now they're in an energy, like I said, with the Seven of Pentacles, they're doing a lot of reevaluating. Like, did I give this connection with Gemini a real solid chance? Like, you know, I feel like there's a lot of confusion here with the clouds. They're now thinking like, you know, did I, you know, misread the situation with Gemini? Did I, like I said, did I not give this situation enough of a chance? Did I walk away too early? And that's really exhausting. With the Nine of Wands here, they're really exhausted. They're internally conflicted about this whole thing. Why they don't reach out. We have the Lion energy. So it's pride and ego issues. Your person could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be, but your person is not wanting to appear weak. They don't want to, you know, also, like I said, they don't want to appear weak, but they don't want to look like they're coming crawling back and, you know, putting themselves in the position where, you know, like I said, you could reject them and hurt their ego. That's kind of what I'm getting here. All right, so a couple of messages about how they're feeling. I pulled, I've hurt you and I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me someday and understand I was reacting in fear, whatever that means. Maybe, you know, it'll make sense to you. And also, we incarnated together to clear specific patterns. So I do believe, Gemini, you were meant to meet this person for a reason. And, you know, what I'm getting is you were like the catalyst to kind of like prompt this person into like becoming more real, you know, helping them process internal fears and things like that within themselves so that, you know, they can grow. Gemini, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. I see the Nine of Cups and the Six of Swords with the Ten of Cups. So that's basically, like, before I end your section, that's the main vibe that I'm getting in this reading for you. Your person is, you know, wondering, like, they're thinking, I didn't give Gemini a real solid chance. Nine of Cups, this had the opportunity to be something, you know, that I really would be emotionally fulfilling for me. Six of Swords, they're thinking, you know, you're moving on, and holy shit, this with the Ten of Cups, this had the chance to be something real with Gemini, and I messed it up. I should have given to this situation. All right, Gemini, that's their late night thoughts of you. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, you know what to do. Thank you so much. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to Miss Leo's. This is going to be a reading of the person on your mind and their late night thoughts about you when it's just them by themselves late at night with their thoughts and you run across their mind. What is it that they're thinking? And this is for the sign of Cancer, like I said. All right, Cancer. So basically, this person is late at night. They're not giving into the fear of this situation. They know fear is only an illusion. It says, I'm not going to give into fear. I know fear is only an illusion. Your person with the Two of Wands, the Hanged Man energy, and the Knight of Pentacles. All right, your person is standing at a crossroads here. They know they have to make a decision. They are aware here with the red flag that there are a lot of complications between you two. And I feel like your person is stepping back with the Hanged Man energy and really doing a lot of reevaluating, and they're intentionally not reaching out to you because they are internalizing the situation with you. And like I said, they're at a crossroads where they have to make a decision here. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is slow moving energy. So I feel like your person is still holding hope here for the connection with you. Bottom of the deck, the Queen of Pentacles. So this energy matches with the Knight of Pentacles. They are going to be moving slowly towards you here. They are going to be making a decision, right? Because they still see you as someone that's really valuable. You know, and I feel like your person doesn't want to lose you. Like I said, they are still holding hope here, Cancer, for a connection with you. But I feel like the reason why they're taking their time and moving slowly is because they don't want to repeat, you know, these complications, this, whatever happened between you two. They don't want that stuff to repeat. So they're taking their time and they're moving slowly because they want things to be different when they do reach out. I pulled the Joker. So I feel like this is going to happen very unexpectedly, okay? It's going to happen suddenly, kind of like out of the blue, all right? I feel like things will align when you least expect it, all right? We have our love will manifest through union of heart and mind. So yeah, that's talking about some sort of alignment happening here. And another thing, like I said, they're working through is their own subconscious fears and blocks within themselves, so that when they, like I said, do resurface, it's going to be a healthier dynamic. All right, that's what I have for you, Cancer. Hopefully it resonated. You know what to do. Thank you so much for watching. My fellow Leo, welcome to Miss Leo's Tarot. This is going to be a reading on the person that's on your mind that you're obviously in no contact with. When it's just them late at night with their thoughts and you come across their mind, what is it that pops into their head? All right, so let's dive in. The person on your mind. What are their late night thoughts of you, Leo? Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Your person is watching you here they could be watching your social media, kind of like, you know, keeping tabs on you energetically. Or, like I said, it doesn't always have to be someone like literally watching you, but you are on this person's mind at the very least. You know, they're replaying a past situations with you. All right, let's see. Lover's energy, Emperor. And we have the World. We have a Stallion with Heart. So Leo, you obviously still matter a hell of a lot to this person. This connection was absolutely real. It was mutual. This was not something casual in your person's mind. All right, so we have the Emperor and the World. So this person definitely does not feel that this connection is over with you, at least in their mind. But the Emperor card is very like rigid, structured type of energy. This is somebody that likes to, you know, have boundaries. They have guard. I feel like this is talking about someone that had like avoidant tendencies here, because I don't want to let my guard down with you, but fear makes me lash out in self-defense. All right, so that's perfect Emperor energy. They don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to, you know, express emotions in case it's not reciprocated, that type of energy. Page of Swords, like I said, they are feeling definitely left out in the cold here. And what I feel like is looping in their mind, we have the Heart energy. So they do want to rekindle things. Obviously, they want to be vulnerable with you. They want to apologize. They want to open up their heart and let you know what they're feeling. The Stallion, they feel intense chemistry with you. It's definitely like a lot of attraction still that they still have for you, Leo. All right. The crux of it here, this explains everything. We have karmic ties. So I feel like your person is still processing internally some sort of past connection. For some of you, it could literally be talking about them having some sort of energy in their life. It could be, you know, an actual like relationship they are still in that they're trying to get out of, or it's something that they have ended, okay, that they have not emotionally released it yet. Even though they still feel this way with you, they still have not finished, you know, healing from the previous connection, if that makes sense, Leo. All right. This person definitely does have a lot of feelings for you, and I feel like they're kind of processing internally. They have a choice to make as well. But they still, Leo, they are very much connected to you. Very much. They have a lot of feelings there. It's not casual. So if you doubt that this person has moved on, or I mean, if you doubt, you know, how they felt for you, if you feel like they've moved on and they've forgotten, they have not. They have a lot of love for you, Leo. All right, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it resonated. You know what to do. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, what's up, Virgo? Welcome to Miss Leo's Tarot. This is for the Virgos out there that are in a no contact situation, that are wondering when their person is alone with just their thoughts and you pop into their head, what is it that they're thinking about in regards to you? What are their late night thoughts about Virgo? We're going to get into it. Ace of Cups. I think we're doing Virgo. All right, Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Swords. They're stuck in their head, Virgo. We have Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We have Dolphins. Light bulb. See, with the Ace of Cups and the Dolphin energy, this is somebody that definitely does have some sort of feelings for you. They have a lot of fun here. The Dolphin energy, they have a lot of fun with you. There's a lot of, you know, you guys vibe well, you guys communicate well, you guys have, you know, you just, sorry Virgo, we got cut off. But anyways, as I was saying, your person late at night is reflecting on how much fun they had with you, how much, you know, they enjoy the connection with you, how everything just kind of flowed easily. You guys had fun. There was great communication. They thought you were funny. You guys just vibed really well. And with the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Swords, they felt like there was some sort of, you know, divine timing, or like meeting you at the right time. It's very serendipitous. It's very like divinely aligned, if that makes sense. They feel like they were meant to have come into your life. The Eight of Swords is stuck energy. This is talking about their thoughts. I feel like it's, you know, they're doing a lot of internal processing here. I feel like your person sees you as one of a kind, Virgo. All right. There's a sense of feeling a lot of respect for you, a lot of admiration. I don't know if it's, you know, maybe it's something that you do for work, or it's a personality trait that you carry that they really admire and respect. They don't want you to give up on them. I feel like your person here at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles and the Empress, they do see you as somebody that's very valuable. You know, Empress energy is the culmination of all the queens. So they, in their mind, like you're up on like this pedestal, and in how they see you. They think you're extremely beautiful or handsome. You're just someone that's really high value in their mind. And they're, with the Eight of Swords and the light bulb, they're doing a lot of internal processing, and they're gaining clarity about how they want to approach you in the future. I do feel like this is going to take some time here, but I do think here, once they clear up this internal struggle here with the Five of Wands, they do want to restart this connection here with you with the Fool energy. All right. But I feel like, Virgo, this is something that's going to take time, and they realize that they have to approach you with care for some reason, that this situation for some reason is very fragile. And so they want to be precise. They want to, when they come towards you, that's why it's slow moving energy. They want to do things perfectly. They want everything to go well, to go smooth. They don't want to mess things up with you, Virgo. All right. So that is the message I have for you. You know what to do. Thank you so much for watching. Hi, Libra. Welcome to Miss Leo's Tarot. This is going to be a dive into the person that you're in a no contact situation with. When it's just your person by themselves late at night and you pop into their mind, what is it that they're thinking about? What are their late night thoughts of you, Libra? All right, Libra, we have the Five of Cups, we have the Hermit energy, and we have the Three of Pentacles. All right, so your person, obviously late at night, does a lot of reflecting and feels a lot of grief and sadness over the loss of the connection. I feel like here with the Hermit energy and the Broom, that they do want to like clear things out energetically within themselves. I feel like there's a strong sense here, Libra, that your person knows that they have a lot of growth to do internally. And I feel like that's what your person is working on within themselves here. But when they reflect on the connection, obviously here with the Five of Cups, they do feel a sense of loss, right? The Three of Pentacles is telling me they do want to rebuild something. They do want to, basically what they want, Libra, is they want some sort of change from the past. They want things to be a new, better way with you. And I feel like your person here with the butterfly energy, they are doing a lot of internal changes within themselves. I feel like your person is really doing a lot of wanting to work on themselves. They know they have to level up. They know they have to become better. Right? So they know they have these deep changes that they have to make. They know that they want to walk towards you here. It says, I'm walking home to you. I'm not sure where I am on the path, but I am walking it. And I also pulled long ago. I long ago shut down those parts of me that wanted love, romance, and intimacy, but you make me long for those things again. So that's basically the message that I'm getting for you, Libra, is they know that the past version of themselves was not worthy of you. So they're making these changes, and I feel like they have done a lot of changes up until this point. Like they've done a lot of work already, is what I'm trying to say. And they're walking towards you over time, and they want things to be completely different with you. They want to be a completely different version of themselves when they do come back to you. All right, so that's the message that I'm getting. Hopefully it resonated. You know what to do. Thank you so much for watching, Libra. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to Miss Leo's Tarot. This is going to be the person on your mind that you're obviously in no contact with. What are their late night thoughts of you? When it's just them alone with their thoughts and you pop into their mind, what is it that they're thinking? Scorpio, Three of Swords, bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Bottom line here, I feel like your person is in a deep regret here about some sort of opportunity. Like you were somebody that came into their life that they know was extremely valuable, that they messed up on. They didn't give to the connection like they should have. And I feel that's the main energy, what I'm getting here. Three of Pentacles, Five of Cups. They're in deep regret and remorse about how they didn't give to the connection. They didn't give it a chance for whatever reason. We have Hanged Man energy. I feel like you have made this person feel exposed, and that's why they're purposefully, everything is in limbo right now. They're not reaching out, or they're just, I feel like your person doesn't want to admit, they don't want to admit the connection in their mind. They do feel a lot of, like I said, a lot of regret, but they're distracting themselves from really sitting fully with it emotionally. They're preventing themselves from really feeling the fact that they mess things up with you. All right. This person with the bear energy, they're trying to stay composed. They're trying to, protect themselves emotionally. And here with the dominoes, they know that whatever they did to mess things up with you, they see now how everything lines up. Like they see like the chain reaction, so to speak. They see how things unfolded. They see how their actions created the consequences. So yeah, that's basically the message I have for you, Scorpio. They know that they mess things up with you. They're regretting it, and they're distracting themselves from truly feeling that kind of pain. All right, you know what to do. Thanks so much for watching. Hey, Sagittarius. Welcome to Miss Leo's Tarot. Hope you're doing amazing. This is obviously a no contact reading. This is your person's late night thoughts about you. When it's just them, themselves, with their own thoughts, and you come across their mind, what is it that they're thinking about? All right, bottom of the deck, we have King of Swords. And we have the Nine of Swords. Somebody is really up in their head about you. Someone that's guarded, could be emotionally avoidant. Somebody, doesn't have to be, but it's somebody that's definitely doesn't show their emotions very easily. Let's get into it. Judgment energy, Resurrection energy, Five of Pentacles, the light bulb, we have bellows and drum. All right, right off the bat, somebody's feeling they're up late at night, Sagittarius, thinking about you. They're doing a lot of mental loops here about you and the connection. Judgment, strong resurrection energy with the Five of Pentacles. They feel left out. They want to manifest. Basically what I'm getting here so far is they want to communicate with you. All right, I'm trying to leave my comfort zone with this issue, and our inner guidance is clear, but our ego is resisting it. Basically what I'm seeing here is they're having a light bulb moment. They know that they feel this passion, this intensity towards you still. They're done with this silence here with the Five of Pentacles. They do not like the fact that you guys are not in communication, and they're coming back around. Obviously, something has shifted inside internally. We have illumination, epiphany. They're realizing, I'm trying to leave my comfort zone with this issue. So obviously here, they're trying to become more comfortable about something when it comes to you. And they want to communicate. They want to express something that's on their mind. They want to send a clear message here. Basically what I'm feeling, Sagittarius, is you're kind of like the catalyst. I feel like they know they're realizing what they didn't do in this connection. And I feel like they're trying to fix that within themselves. They're trying to fix it. They still feel like that passion that you guys had in the past. They still feel that reemerging. They still feel it with you. You're acting as like a mirror. You're reflecting back to them what they know that they have to change. All right. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Four of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Star energy. So they see you as somebody that's very valuable, somebody that, honestly, they're hoping they still have a chance with you. I feel like this person wants to communicate, like I said, and they're actively trying to work on this problem and fixing themselves. That's what I get, Sagittarius. All right, hopefully it resonated. If it did, hit the like button, and thank you so much for watching. Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to Miss Leo's Tarot. Hope you're doing amazing. This is going to be a no contact read about the person on your mind, and when they are by themselves late at night and they're thinking about you, what is it that pops into their mind? So this is their late night thoughts about you. What is it that they're thinking, feeling, and processing internally? What are they going through? And this is for Capricorn, like I said. Capricorn, I feel that this is long-term energy here that I'm looking at here at the bottom of the deck. Okay. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel, and the Two of Pentacles. All right, so this is telling me, also with Nine of Swords, this is telling me your person is beating themselves up mentally. This is a long-term connection, I feel, that has come to an end. I feel like there with the Two of Pentacles, it's saying that maybe they weren't present completely in the dynamic, which could have resulted in the as the reason why, or kind of helped the reason why, as things didn't really work out. I feel like your person is going through a lot of mental loops here with the Whip energy, Nine of Swords. They're rehashing this in their mind late at night, thinking what they didn't do, what they didn't do right, how they could have done things differently. You know, we have wine and like wine energy, so, and that in a timing card. So this is something that, like I said, it's a sense of something playing out over a long period of time. This is going to take some sort of time. I feel like destiny here, the universe, whatever you believe, I feel like it's meant to teach you guys a very valuable lesson, and that's a lesson in patience, because with how they feel, this journey is teaching us one of the most important spiritual lessons, which is patience and how things unfold over the long period of time. And I do feel like this is a long-standing connection, that there's also a sense here that your person definitely does not feel this is over. All right. I'm getting like a self-worth energy here. This person doesn't feel something about, I don't feel deserving. And it's it played its role in affecting how it played its role in the connection with you. They didn't feel deserving. Perhaps maybe they didn't feel like they made enough money. They weren't good enough somehow. And this was another reason why this connection came to an end. It ties directly to their own self-worth. And I do feel that this person is going to, once things, or they know this is not over in their mind, they want to resurrect things. And, you know, obviously they want to heal things, but the main message here, Capricorn, is it's going to take time. Yeah, it's going to take time. That's the bottom line. All right. So you know what to do. If it resonated, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Hi Aquarius, welcome to Miss Tarot. Hope you're doing amazing. This is going to be obviously a no contact reading. It's your person's late night thoughts of you. So when they're home alone late at night and you run across their, what is it that they are thinking about you? What are they processing internally? What are they thinking, feeling when it comes to you? Aquarius, this is a crazy love, like really strong energy that this person feels towards you. We have the Lover's energy with the Swan. So this person definitely feels like you are the one. This is definitely not casual energy. This is someone that is definitely still very much energetically connected to you. You're definitely in this person's thoughts. You know, it's beautiful energy. But what I'm feeling here, intuitively here, we have the Knight of Swords with the cracked egg. And sorry, I don't know why my camera keeps shutting off. Anyways, we had the Knight of Swords and the cracked egg. So I feel like the situation started fast and ended fast. And damn, it shut off again. Anyways, it started fast and ended fast. And I feel like there's a sense of poor timing. Whatever the circumstances between you and this person, it just did not, it just wasn't aligned. For whatever reason. Also here we have the White Wolf with the Ten of Wands. So your person is definitely feeling really burdened and weighed down by the fact that they just didn't have the confidence. They didn't believe in themselves when it came to you. I don't know, maybe they didn't feel good enough. Another message I'm getting is the fact that I feel like your person kind of is afraid that maybe they messed things up too quickly. Maybe they moved too fast in the connection, and that's the reason why things didn't really align. Okay, but I do feel like here with the Knight of Swords, this person definitely does want to communicate here. Another interesting thing is, one of the messages I have, I've never felt love like this before. The depth of it can be inspiring, but also overwhelming. So I feel like, obviously here, this is a very strong connection that this person is feeling with you. And I feel like they felt overwhelmed by it. It felt so intense that they didn't have the confidence to kind of, you know, continue with it for whatever reason. All right. And I feel like your person doesn't feel it's over. They feel here the planets are activating us to heal and bring us closer together, surrender to the changes. So they definitely don't feel that things are done with you, but there is a sense of things have to come in alignment. They have to work on something before things can happen with you. And I feel like that's their confidence, self-worth. But their intuition is guiding them back to you. I feel like they're intuitively, subconsciously, they know the reason, they know what they need to do to make things work with you. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. So, in the Three of Pentacles with the Star, which is no coincidence. They do feel hope for this connection. This connection with you makes them feel like they hit the lottery jackpot when they met you. Like you are very emotionally fulfilling, that they feel like this deep connection with you. Three of Pentacles, they want to work on something. They want things to align again. They want to kind of rebuild. It's rebuilding energy. All right. But I feel like, again, this is something that's going to take time. They have some things that they have to internally work through before this can unfold. All right. But just know they still feel very much connected to you and like a soulmate energy, a very deep connection. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, all right. And thank you for watching. And last but definitely not least, we have Pisces. Welcome to Miss Leo's Tarot. We're going to be diving into your person's late night thoughts about you. So when they are home by themselves late at night, it's just them and their thoughts, and they think about you. What crosses their mind? Pisces, your person definitely feels very strongly here with you. They definitely feel a spark. And I feel like by meeting this person, you have woken up or awakened. I don't know. You have woken up something inside of them. Something in them, feelings began to emerge. And I feel like with the Three of Wands, the Knight of Swords energy, yes, they do want to speak to you. This is movement energy as far as wanting to, express something to you. But it's a sense of like they're waiting for the right time here. I feel like at the bottom of the deck, we have the moon energy. So it's like something is being repressed. They have some sort of subconscious fears and blocks of like whether I feel like this person, bottom line, they feel like they were meant to move forward somehow with you. Like you were meant to know, like your person feels like they were meant to have known you, have met you, like you're part of their life path. I know that sounds kind of deep, but that's why they're kind of like they're in an energy where they're really contemplating that. They're reflecting on that, on when's the right time to communicate with you. It's again a sense of not wanting to mess something up. This is not going to be for everybody. This is just kind of like a side note that I'm getting with the geese, birds like migrate and stuff. To me, with the Three of Wands, this could be talking about relocation energy. Perhaps the person that you're, connected with is maybe moving, or you're moving, or somebody's relocating, and now they're having to reflect on like some sort of choice that they have to make, some sort of decision. And the feeling here is they know that you're part of their life path, and they're having to make this decision around that type of clarity. Whereas even though this whole situation with the how your person is feeling, very confused, things are very unclear, very unsettled type of energy, they do still see you as, there's a lesson to be learned from this. They do still see you as somebody that is formative energy. And also we have twin flames. We are here to ascend and help others do the same. What I'm getting with this Aquarius is I feel like your person is in an energy where they know that you're put in their life for them to grow. Like because of this connection with you, it's forcing them to grow emotionally and spiritually, if that makes sense. All right, I know that's kind of deep, Aquarius, but that's what I have for you. And hopefully it resonated. If it did, hit the like button. And thank you so much for watching.